What's up gamers, my name is ThatJack. Welcome back to Building with Jack. Today I'm going to show you how to make a foreground for your Geometry Dash level. But before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm super close to 1,000 subscribers and I have something special planned for when I hit that. So here I've put together a really simple level in like 10 minutes. As you can see, it's pretty empty and basic, and I think that it can be improved with a foreground. So to make a foreground, you're going to want to use the parallax effect, which is basically where objects that are close to you move faster than objects that are farther away from you. You also use this when making backgrounds, where you move the objects to the right to make it seem like the objects are moving slower and farther away from you. When you're making a foreground, you're going to want to do the opposite. You're going to want to move the objects to the left so that they look like they're moving faster. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to make your foreground. So I'm just going to use these slopes to create a very simple shape. However, you can make this as complicated as you want. You're going to want to make this shape extend past the last blocks in the part, because since it's moving faster than the blocks and it's moving towards the left, you're going to need more of it. So next you're going to want to place your foreground above the block design, so I'm going to place it on T2, and I'm going to change it to black, which is what I would recommend for foreground. Now this black pulses, so I'm going to change it to another black, and this one will not pulse. Now you can adjust your foreground however you like. I think I'm going to move this down half a block, and I'm going to give it a new group, which is 28. I'm also going to put this on the ceiling, so all I've done is moved it up and flipped it vertically. Now I'm going to flip it horizontally so that it's a lot less repetitive and you don't notice that it's copy-pasted from the top. It still is the same group and the same Z order. Now the next thing I want to do is when the level starts, I'm going to want to make the foreground, which is group 28, move to the left, so negative 1000 on the X, and then 20, because I just like that movement. It's very good for a slow movement like in a background or a foreground. So now when we play the level, you can see that the foreground moves faster than the rest of the level. So I've added a background, which I just took this foreground, moved it up one block on the bottom, and moved it down one block on the top, made it the color 3, which is the color of the block design, and put it on a new group. And now I'm going to move this group to the right, so that it looks like it's going slower so that you can see the parallax effect in action. If you want to learn how to make cooler modern backgrounds, make sure you check out my 2 tutorials that I have on that. But that is the end of the tutorial. This was a shorter tutorial, but I think I want to make more short tutorials like this because I think they're a lot easier to follow. And thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.